Hey everyone, Justin Brawl here again. As I said before, I was going to do my live react after my live reaction to these. I'm going to do Food Wars to make other videos I missed during my drill. So I'm doing Food Wars now. So I'll see you all. So that's the other thing. So let's get right to it. With 170. And you start off with Soma and Soma's completed dish. Let's see what it is. It seems you're at least confident. Well then, let's have it. What can I just have you prepare for me? This is Yukita style chicken egg temperodon. A dish you learned from the Don Society? Chicken egg tempura. Frozen feelings. Stirring a dish with all his might. How do you fry... Everyone's going, okay, these are the question. How do you fry an egg? It's really not that hard to fry an egg. Or complicated. Of course, frying an egg is pretty... I'm not a chef, so I wouldn't want to know that. You can't just put a fresh egg into oil and expect it to become tempura. It just get everywhere. How would you even batter it to begin with? Don't tell me he fried it with the shell on. Wait, so are you supposed to eat the shell and then... What the world is this? No, she's questioning, what is this? What is this? The white was only just begun setting, and the yolk is perfectly soft. It's perfect. It's the perfect semi-solid consistency. It says, did he batter and fry an already soft-boiled egg? No. If he'd done that, the yolk would have hardened as it was frying. How in the world did you make this? Be serious, isn't it? You want to know, don't you? How I mean it? Ignorant as always. In her mind, she's saying that. You know, irritating. The secret behind this is... Well, just look here. Well, just look here. Opening our fridge. No, the freezer. Eggs in the freezer? Yep. I battered the frozen eggs and fried them to tempura. And that egg tempura is the star of the dish. Ah, he froze the eggs. See, Scott. Sorry. There was a sneeze. You put the eggs into Vinley. I think my eyes are a little water. Hold on. You put the eggs into a Vinley bag or something and freeze them. Because as they freeze, their internal volume expands and breaks the shell. This is the same it's kind of similar to how glass breaks in glass bottles with drinks and then break when they leave in the freezer. Normally chicken eggs only last about 21 days before they expire. If you freeze them though, they last about 50 days. To prepare the dish, you remove the shell, batter them, and fry until crispy. Here's a little more explanation on how I made this. That's it. Even though it's simple, it's super delicious. But to make that batter, you use hot rice and pour over plenty of sauce. Place the egg tempura on top, pour over more sauce, and garnish with a fried shiso leaf. That's all there is to the secret egg tempura. Come on, give it a taste. You let it go. That light, crispy texture is gonna get ruined. Your cooking is absurd as ever. Sadly, I don't subscribe to the idea of such fanciful cooking. Because egg dishes are so simple, they directly reflect the skill of their chef and the quality of the ingredients he uses. And she, by the way. To put a dish like this before the god tongue, be sure you don't regret it. Oh, so it seems Arinachi's gonna taste it. Indeed, will the god tongue be pleased by this offering? Oh, the intensity. Something wrong, Ryoko-chan? Nah, really, I was just thinking. Yukita-kun was doing something was doing some bulk shopping recently. I got some dirt cheap on sale eggs for 160 yen a pack. They were on sale, so I bought a buttload. You have so much. How are you gonna get through all these? Don't worry, it's all good. I've already thought of a way to pre-serve them. And she's still looking for her? He said, "Go, still looking for her. This is bad. Since every child everyone was raised with only the most careful slut." Oh no, this is like babbling about the fact. No, she's. And then she's reflecting on the whole thing that Aaron has ate so much fancy food and fancy ingredients. You can only imagine what the body. You can only imagine what the body's going to react to cheap ingredients. What? Okay, the taste. The first bite. Energy. You mustn't eat that. Silence. I knew from the moment I tasted it that the egg you prepared was from either high-class Sicily hen nor a brand-name producer. It was the kind you'd see served on a commoner's dining table. Far from anything that would be called haute cuisine. And yet, that little glimmer of light there in that panel. Oh, the fan service. The fan service. Where is the delicate and deep flavor coming from? Attaboy! In with an on-sale eggs? How in the world did you do that, Yukiya? Tell us your secrets. It has to do with what happens to egg when you freeze it. There's another advantage I haven't yet told you about. You see, freezing yellow concentrates flavor immensely. Concentrates its flavor? Really? Well, I'm not a chef, so I still wouldn't really want to know that. Through freezing the eggs, protein seize up quite firmly and become almost like jelly, giving them a springy, jiggly, and creamy mouthfeel, and their flavor becomes especially rich. Basically, freezing the egg is the most important part of the flavor of this tempura bumburi. And he explains on how he adding the sauce and uses it at his diner. Now he explains using the sauce also gives the flavor. However, if you were to use a much bolder flavored, high quality egg, the entire dish would get weighed down. Don't tell me that's why. Yep, 1, the mouthfeel and the richness of a frozen egg. 2, the richness of my special sauce. The type of egg best suited to both of these is actually your average ordinary egg. Huh, I see. So there's a reason he chose to use the on-sale eggs then. As expected of Soma-kun. Why did you even decide to go with eggs? Because back then the ingredient you chose was the egg. This is the perfect ingredient to burying the hatchet, don't you think? Alright. Okay, that makes sense. But the real question is, how? How did you think of such things? Everyone knows that the most important part of an egg's taste is its freshness. I can understand randomly thinking of freezing an egg, but no chef I know would actually do it. On top of it all, isn't part of cooking the quest to get as rare and high quality ingredients as possible? And yet you, why? Because that's what makes it fun. Huh? This is just my own personal opinion, but I feel those who only recognize one right way will never go beyond and reach truly amazing things. But most importantly, I'm going into a flashback. Oh yeah. How did you come up with this combination? These dishes, they're all amazingly original and citric, yet still careful. How did you know that from the start that they turn out delicious? Nope. No idea. Again, sorry about that. When trying a new dish, it's always half coincidence and half gambling. In fact, actually, I'm using grandfather here as my guinea pig for a bunch of my brand new dishes today. Thank God for him wasn't those creepy ones. Nah, the creepy ones, the disgusting dishes that both Jojo and Soma were known for. Why do you go to such lengths? Because the journey's no fun if you know where you're going. Wow. Wow. That's awesome right there. The son and the father like in the background a bit, and then both saying the exact same words that Anna once heard back when she was a child. That's right. I remember now. And she's finishing the dish. This is the kind of cooking I wanted to make. I remember. Oh, the tears. It wasn't much. And he takes off his headband again. And that's the end of Food Wars there. Okay. That was the end of Food Wars. And this week we're going to have Bleach and One Piece is taking on a break. So I'm going to do a theory video on One Piece. So stay tuned for that. So until then, I will see you all next time for my next video. And remember to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, share this video with a friend. And I will see you all next time for the next videos. Bye.